Hello, hello, hello. And today we've got, well, it's the age-old question. Is when is a Fender Telecaster not a Fender Telecaster? When you buy it on cash converters and there's a tiny little picture and you think, is that a Fender thin line Telecaster? And you go, could be. And it ain't, because when it arrives, it's a bitzer. What's a bitzer? Well, it's a bit of this and a bit of that. So let's talk. It's not bad though. It's not bad. Again, this has a Fender Telecaster thin line neck from Mexico, dated 2017. And yeah, I took the neck off and I had a look, and it's all stamped. It's all official. It's all bona fide. It's even got Fender classic tuners. Obviously, this is a bit of a scrapyard dog of a guitar, and it's So you got your official Fender. Again, I don't know if you can see it. Fender embossed classic style tuners. It's got a bullet style truss rod there, and then you got the rest of it. It has a Seymour Duncan pickup in the rear, in the bridge. Not sure exactly what this is, if this is one of those mini humbucker ones or what. It looks like it's a Seymour Duncan mini humbucker, but I couldn't tell. There was no real... and it appears to be a proper Fender. Well, it could be a Fender. It's got braided cables, so it tends to think that it's probably a proper Fender Telecaster neck pickup. So we got that, right? And then when you have a look at the control area, it's got a CTS pot in the tone, which is nice, and it's got what I call a lemon drop capacitor leading it to the other pot, which I think again it's another top quality one. It's not some rubbish potentiometer. And the switch is pretty solid too. And the switch is interesting because it's a four-way, which means you get your bridge, your combined, and your neck. And then there's the fourth one, which does the old out of phase, plucky, quacky side of things. So odd. And then I looked at the body, and the body's got this really nice kind of double binding. And that's why I thought it might have been an actual thin line Telecaster, but I couldn't see because the pictures were really bad. But it's a body of unknown thing. It's got a string through at the back, but of course they've put on the wrong Telecaster style hardware here, so the strings don't go through. They run through the rear of the bridge piece. So a little bit of a bitzer. Yeah, so what can we say? It's a guitar. Is it a good representation of a Telecaster? Yeah, I think it is. I think it sounds right. Again, Um, it probably needs a little bit more of a setup than I've given it. The strings are a little bit high, but you know, it's a bit of a spanker. You know, it's a bit of a spanker at the moment. I mean, you could lower those strings. I've not attempted to. I've only taken it. They were even higher. They're even higher when I got it. But I gave it a good clean up and put some new strings on it and made sure everything worked. And yeah, but I didn't buy it to keep it. I bought it to review it, thinking it was a thin line, because I saw that, but the pictures were so crappy I couldn't see if there was actual, you know. So yeah, it's a Bitzer. So I was like, oh, okay. So I was a bit of a bit disappointed when it came through and it wasn't what I thought it was. But that's all part of Cash Converters roulette, isn't it? It's all part of Cash's roulette. It's all part of your experience, and that's where we are. So what is the review? I don't know, because you can't buy this. I think if you'd have bought it for I picked it up for $3.60 with postage, and I've sold it and I've made about 30 quid profit on that, but I've put strings on it, you know, so you can probably take a tenner off that. It wasn't worth even trying. But it is interesting to see what you can do when you put a Fender neck on a mystery body, and the body is quite heavy. It looks like it's an older one, looking at the neck pocket, but it's again, it's all bound. It's almost like this could have been, I don't know, like another brand, but not Fender. It's definitely not a Fender body, because it's slightly shaped differently. I mean, it could be, but I don't know. The strap buttons are a strange shape, almost like they'd be not an Ibanez but an ESP or something like that. So it's a mystery. It's a mystery where the body's from and what, you know. So it's a bit of a mongrel of a guitar. It's been interesting playing it. It's been interesting having a go with it. Definitely not a keeper. The neck's too thick. Not too pleased with this thin line neck. It's a bit too thick for my liking. But I like the fact that you do have the fourth position on the switch, which gives you the very thin It's a very thin, cracky sound of the. I think it's out of phase. The Seymour Duncan again. I've had other Seymour Duncans in other guitars. Always worth a look. I think Seymour Duncan pickups are well worth checking out. And the Telecaster pickup does what you'd expect. But overall, I mean, it looks the business. And there's a strange thing, almost like a Gibson input kind of jack thing going on there. I mean, maybe, I don't know, could it have been a Yamaha? No, it wouldn't have been a Yamaha, would it? But and it's a bit of a, like I said, a bit of oddity. It's your traditional kind of Telecaster style body. There's no comfort carves in it. It's all pretty, solid. Resonates well, but a bitzer, and that's what happens when you play the lottery, the guitar lottery, that is. So yeah, that's the story of this guitar. It's sold now, it's going away. Just documented it for fun. Hopefully, like I said, I was hoping it was going to be a thin line, because I haven't tried one of those and I would like to try one of those. And I thought I'd found myself a bargain thin line. Wrong. So I don't even know if it was worth making this video. Thanks for watching. If you've successfully been served this video by the algorithm, hit thumbs down or write a letter to YouTube Incorporated saying that they've done their job wrong and allowed me to be seen. Naughty algorithm, naughty. Remember, no one's meant to see these videos. And yeah, we'll do this all again soon when hopefully I'll actually get a guitar in that is the thing I've ordered, rather than a dream of a guitar, a Bitzer, a Heinz, if you will. And that's the video. Thank you for watching. There's only one more thing left to say, and by now you know that is ta-ta.